The Skillful Use of Lectures, In Defense of the Proper Use of a Lecture, by Mario Joel Llorente Leiva. The lecture is an important way of building rapport and respect in the students. When students hear stimulating delivery of a well-reasoned argument, they admire the speaker. The lecture can quickly fill the audience with a sense of awe. Think of a politician. How do we judge that person? By how much he or she makes us think, by how much we learn from that person, or by how we are impressed by the arguments that the politicians deliver to us. In the same way, a good teacher will inspire the audience with the lecture to learn more, to emulate the style, to learn how to impress other audiences. A lecture is an important start to a strong relationship between teacher and student. The lecture might not be the most effective way for transferring information into long-term storage, but it's an excellent way for motivating students to take time to learn. A lecture might be the way to start a conversation between teacher and student. The lecture is a way to open a door for the students to perceive a new world. A lecture can stun the students, inspire them, and fascinate them. There should be well-placed lectures scattered in every course, even if each mini-lecture is only 2 minutes long. It's long enough to catch the attention of the students and then fill them with a desire to duplicate and surpass the teacher. Then the lecturer can step back and facilitate the learning. Which is better, learning by discovery, learning in a group, learning by discovery, learning in a group of learning from a lecture? Richard Clark, a professor at the University of Southern California, has written several articles with Paul Kirchner and John Sweater, analyzing the benefits of fully guided instruction. This might include short lectures. When this book was started, the focus was on reducing the teacher's time spent in lectures. Now we see, with the growth of the flipped classroom, that there is an important place for a lecture that the student can control. What happens when we ask students to watch the instructor at home or while sitting in a comfortable chair, perhaps stopping and taking notes? The student arrives in the classroom ready to ask more questions or ready to discuss the information that the lecturer gave. Yes, we should lecture less in the classroom. We teachers can continue to lecture, but let's lecture more often on video so that the students can decide when and how much of our talking they will absorb. Recommended reading Richard Clark's article, Putting Students on the Path to Learning, with Drs. Kirchner and Sweater.
Perfect. This is the first time that this has been read by a woman onto camera. This will have a much more powerful effect than having me read it or Mario.